As I'm sure you're aware, the FCC is reporting that the number of 911 calls placed by people using wireless phones has significantly increased in the years. It is estimated that now over 70% of 911 calls are placed from wireless phones, and that percentage is growing. So to put that in perspective, out of over 240 million calls placed to 911 each year, approximately 192 million are wireless calls. And for many Americans, the ability to call 911 for help in an emergency is one of the main reasons why they own a wireless phone. Well, has Phase 2 really treated your personnel well? Are they frantically having to hit the rebid button and gather that exact XY coordinate from a cell caller? Even if they receive the information, how accurate is it? 50 meters? 300 meters? That can make the difference between someone inside a building or out, or even worse, 2 blocks down the street. So that's where TriTech software system steps in. What if I were to tell you you can circumvent the 911 system and obtain an XY in a matter of seconds? What if I told you we can cut out the middleman and not have to depend on towers to triangulate a location? What if I were to told you we can do this just by having the number of the device we're attempting to find? Well, that's what we're offering. Using TriTech's patented technology, telecommunicators can now ask the device itself its location and be given the XY coordinate straight from the device. Allow me to introduce caller location query, or CLQ for short. So if you look at the screen, you'll see Inform CAD. And with Inform CAD, I have a smartphone device being displayed on the screen. This device is real, and it's in real time being displayed over my network. We're going to start off by opening up an emergency call taking screen. Now, like I said before, all we need is the phone number of the device we are attempting to locate. So within the emergency call taking screen, I have a phone number field, and I will put in the phone number of the device I'm attempting to locate. As soon as the operator has that information, we can now go to the CLQ button located on this form and activate a caller location query. Once I activate this, I'd like to draw your attention to the cell phone to the right, and you'll see that I receive a message. The text messages have come through, the banner drops down, and I'm going to activate that message. You can see that the user is now presented with a hyperlink. If I activate that hyperlink, we're now going to reach out, and the user is going to be presented with a large on-screen button that says Send GPS to 911. As I activate that button, immediately the user is presented with a map. Remember, we're trying to help them help themselves. We can zoom into this map, and you can see I have a pinpoint location on a Google-style map showing where I am. If you draw your attention back to the emergency call taking screen, you'll see that the operator has now been presented with a highlighted update button. If I activate that highlighted button, you'll see that I have updated address information. This updated address information is the XY coordinates of the GPS on the device itself. This is not a cell phone tower, and this is not a triangulation of cell phone towers attempting to pull this information. This is the device reporting directly to your operator. Now, since I don't have data for my home office here in New Jersey in my GIS data set with an Inform CAD, I'm going to maintain this latitude and longitude by hitting the Accept button. Once I hit the Accept button, you'll notice that within the emergency call taking form, we've maintained that latitude and longitude, and it's become a verified address by looking at the bullseye to the right. So I'm going to give this a problem nature, and we'll say it's an abduction. As soon as this call goes to queue, if you look at our geo screen, which is the map underneath, you can see that the call and that latitude and longitude has been plotted here in the home office in New Jersey. Again, not using the 911 system, but gathering the XY coordinates from the GPS embedded within the device. So CLQ is a valuable tool in your personnel's toolbox. Is it something that they may use every day? Hopefully not. But in the meantime, while technology attempts to catch up to where we are with these cellular devices, CLQ is definitely worth having in your arsenal.